what she said in the Washington Post interview, that she had a sense that she may die when his hand was over her mouth.
Yeah.
What must that feel like? Because first of all, that's not something you or I have had to go through.
Or my kids.
In that sense, in terms of from the other gender doing this to us.
Traumatic enough that a fully empowered woman who's done amazing things with her life, this was something she never wanted to address, that she said, according to multiple friends who came out in a piece today, that she spent a lifetime trying to forget.
Right.
So this has to be of paramount difficulty.
Yes, and if she's watching right now, what is she going through in this process? Because I just think that without making a judgment, because you and I can't sit here and do that.
No way, we don't know enough.
Right, so let's find out. Let's know enough, and let's always, when a woman says, you know, this happened, let's say, okay, we have to get into this.
That would be great if we were set up to do it. And the only thing we have is the justice system, because once we get into politics, look at this confirmation process.
Right.
It is all about non-disclosure. But women who are in the position of Professor Ford have been silenced culturally.
Right.
They have.
Correct.
So we need to reverse that. And the way you do it is by at least understanding that this must come out. You can't jump right to they get as much rights as everybody else. That's, of course, true here. And it should be true here. But it hasn't been true in our reality. We do the opposite. That's why I say, let it happen. Obviously, they don't need an allowance. But the way our system is, so look what's happening to her right now. And the bar should not be that when they've been assaulted, we care.
Right.
That's way too damn high, you know, for a human being to accept.
It's way too late.
It's way too late. The
So
bar's got to be...
When you say let it happen, then you would agree with me that an investigation
100%.
is probably better than let's just have some kangaroo court hearing.
Not better. Necessary.
Necessary.
100%.
Yes, yes.
They don't know enough, and they can't be trusted to do it fairly.
Right. And I know
the senators.
And you're saying that because you know the right thing to do here is there has to be an investigation. The victim, the alleged victim, is calling for the investigation. She deserves that. We certainly deserve that. It's a lifetime appointment on the Supreme Court. And may I just add this?
Please.
That our president is under a criminal investigation, possibly for treason or treasonous activities with his compatriots. That person should not be allowed to make an appointment to the Supreme Court. The Republicans said President Obama didn't have the right to make an appointment. What was his crime? He only had 11 months left.
Right.
So that's
let
the
people
reason.
Decide.
Let the people decide. Well, I say let the people decide. And you cannot have a man under this kind of potential indictment, investigation, or even impeachment be allowed to make a lifetime appointment to the Supreme Court. I would say that if it were the opposite, if a Democrat was doing that, we should all take a breath here. The nomination should be removed. The investigation should take place. And let's figure out what the crimes are of Donald J. Trump. And if there are crimes, let's be done with that. Let's have at that.
And he should want that to happen because if he's exonerated, he gets the best kind of closure that he could ever hope for. Otherwise, there's always a specter over his head. So you have the breathless who want this to get done as soon as possible to secure a generation of jurisprudence in their favor politically versus taking a breath and making sure you get it right, and we'll see who wins.
They know the first part of that's wrong, and I know there's enough good Republicans watching this right now who know that that's wrong.
We will see.
That it has to be done the right way.